And good evening and welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for high school basketball action tonight here in the Grand River Conference West. It's a matchup tonight between the North Andrew Lady Cardinals and the Albany Lady Warriors. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, and B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club Albany and North Andrew School Districts, and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. And welcome out again here to Albany on a very frigid January evening. It is outside right now in Albany, 5 degrees, feels like 6 below, but you don't have to worry about that because you're inside sitting on your couch and you get to watch some high school girls basketball. It's a matchup tonight here between the North Andrew Lady Cardinals. They come in with a record of 4-12 on the season, 1-3 in conference play. They take on the Lady Warriors tonight, who come in with a record on the season of 12-4 and 4-1 in conference play, still with a shot at the Grand River Conference West title, at least a share of it still on the line for the Lady Warriors. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. We're back with more of your BTC Bank pregame when we come back in a moment. All a part of your pregame on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sam Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for your pregame tonight here in the Grand River Conference West between North Andrew and Albany. Again, I'm Jared Relvis, joined along with color analyst and cameraman for the evening and Brett Williams. And Brett, we've had the privilege of watching both these teams a couple of times now with seeing North Andrew both in the Albany and Stanberry tournaments. For this girls team, it is a team that's kind of trying to find its identity still here towards the middle part of the season. We saw some really impressive things from Briley Reynez in the last tournament over at Stanberry. We kind of know about Tegan Miller. She kind of is their main player, really effective from just inside the arc. And then Lillian Richardson is their main point guard, and they can kind of go as she goes. But they're going to have a tough task tonight. They're taking on a Lady Warriors team. They've got some pretty proven shooters in both Maddox and Kennedy Epperly, Jaden Hilliard and Caitlin Bunker inside. And then you've got McKenna Moffitt and Emmy Hogue that could both put in points for the Lady Warriors as well. And if they do that, they can kind of really help elevate how good this Lady Warriors team can be.
Yeah, the thing about North Andrew, and like you said, we've seen several of their games this season. They've got some decent talent on the roster. The problem is they really can't score the ball well enough to be able to play with the better teams for 4 quarters. We kind of saw that in their game against Platte Valley in the Stanberry tournament, where they hung with them for a little bit, and then they just couldn't quite keep the scoring up long enough to be able to keep up with it. And then Platte Valley ended up kind of running away with that one. So then you shift focus over to Albany. They've got obviously the 2 Epperleys who can score. They can really shoot the lights out when they're on. Jaden Hilliard, she's been up and down this season, safe to say. But when she's on, she can really shoot the ball at a high percentage. We've seen a couple of really good games from her. She's always stuffing the stat sheet when it comes to rebounding, and she's really good as a rim protector as well. So I think Albany's beat North Andrew once already this season.
This is the first meeting between these two teams. So
first time these two teams have played each other, but obviously familiar conference foes. So it should be an interesting game. It's obviously a game that Albany expects to win, and with the added incentive of being still in the hunt for a share of the conference championship, it should be added incentive. But we have seen the Warriors let teams hang around, especially, that should be fresh in the mind. We saw last week they really let Northeast Nottoway hang around, a team that we kind of thought that they would be able to beat pretty easily, and the score ended up being pretty sizable, but it was a lot closer than I think a lot of people expected, especially considering what Albany was able to do to them in the first game of the season. So Albany's got to come out and execute, and if not, North Andrew could hang around a little bit more than you think.
Well, and kind of talking about that, going back to last year, it was the North Andrew Lady Cardinals that kind of kept the Lady Warriors from having a full GRC West Conference title as they lost to North Andrew over on North Andrew's court. That was kind of one of those games where North Andrew was kind of in about the same kind of spot, maybe a little bit higher than what they are now last year, but they ended up picking up wins over both Stanberry and Albany and kind of took away that full conference title from both of those teams and made it so that there was a share. So that's kind of something the Lady Warriors need to watch out for tonight too. You kind of always talk about trap games. The Warriors had the day off of school today due to the cold temperatures. North Andrew did have school. They're back in their usual rhythms of what usually happens. Warriors, they haven't really – what have they done today? We don't know. Have they been sleeping all day? Have they – whatever. So you have to want for them to come out and be able to put things to the floor immediately. For North Andrew, they're kind of in their same experience they normally are, just a half hour moved up.
Yeah, and like you said, not playing is very tough. Not having school all day is very tough. We see that, especially on Monday games, where a lot of schools are now going to 4-day weeks, and it's very easy to kind of come out slow when you don't have school. And now Albany, like you said, they didn't have school, North Andrew did. So Albany could come out slow. Obviously, if you're a Warrior fan, you're hoping that they come out and hit the ground running. We'll just have to see here in a couple of minutes when this game gets started.
We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame as we get set for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup, as well as your Smith Prudential Financial tip-off when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop where small town charm blooms every day.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out here to Albany as we get set for the national anthem, followed by your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Let's turn it over to public address announcer Derek Brown for the playing of the national anthem.
North Andrew Cardinals and your Albany Warriors. At this time, please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
And now here's tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
Starters for tonight's contest. First for the visiting Cardinals, number 3, Lillian Richardson. Number 4, Riley Renez. Number 10, Caroline Firego. Number 11, Kyra Lassen. Number 13, Tegan Miller. Now the starters for your Albany Warriors, number 3, Emmy Hogue. Number 10, Maddox Epperly. Number 12, Kennedy Epperly. Number 13, Caitlin Bunker. And number 15, Jaden Hilliard.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Again, for North Andrew, it'll be Lillian Richardson, Briley Reynes, Kyra Lassen, Tegan Miller, and Caroline Biergo. For Albany, it'll be Emerson Hogue, Maddox Epperly, Kennedy Epperly, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard. For North Andrew, they will wear their road black uniforms, white lettering outlined in red. For Albany, their home white uniforms, green lettering outlined in black. As we prepare to tip off tonight's game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. It will be Kyra Lassen and Jaden Hilliard doing tonight's Smith Prudential Financial tip-off here to start. And the Smith Prudential Financial tip-off is going to be a redo. And the tip is won here by Albany. Maddox Epperly brings ball across midcourt. North Andrew will start out in a man-to-man defense. Well, as I say that, maybe it looks more like a box and one here as Hilliard shot misses off front iron, ball knocked out of bounds here off of North Andrew.
Not a bad attempt there by Hilliard. Got a good look, just a little bit short, left it a little bit short of the rim.
Looks like they're going to face guard against Kennedy Epperly as Hilliard inside goes up strong off glass and puts it in for two.
That's actually Maddox if they were face guarding on that inbound play.
Miller will send it over to the left wing here for Lassen. Up top here for Biergo. Over to the right wing here for Richardson. Trying to get it to Reynes inside. Knocked back out to Lassen. Up for Miller. Drives. Leaves it for Reynes. Baseline. Knocks it in for two.
Good look there. Got through the Warrior defense there with a baseline look. Ties up this game.
Maddox Epperly over to the right wing here for Kennedy Epperly. Bunker trying to send it back door. Emmy Hogue goes up, has it knocked out of her hands, picked up the baseline, sends it back up top. In the corner, Kennedy Epperly shot from three, knocks it down.
Yeah, the win away from the face guarding there was more of a zone defense there. Got to make sure you close out hard, get a hand up. That is too open and way too easy for Kennedy.
Reynes with it on the left wing. Drive, sends it in the corner, shot from three from Lassen, misses it short, rebound picked up here by Kennedy Epperly. Maddox Epperly quickly up for Hilliard. Takes it, lays it up off glass for two.
Nice job by Hilliard, post player, running the floor. That's always something you love to see. Gets the Warriors an easy two.
7-2 Albany with the lead. 6:15 left to play here in the first. Miller sends it down to Reynes on the baseline. Trying to send it back to Miller on the corner. Shoving to the left wing, trying to send it back that time to Biergo. Knocked away by Hilliard. Biergo able to pick it up. And then tipped away and picked off now here by Bunker. Kennedy Epperly quickly up for Maddox. Nowhere to go with three defenders around her.
Smart to dribble that one up. Don't need to force anything right there.
I think what they are going to play here is a triangle and two. They played this against Stanberry a little bit as knocking it in off glass that time is Hilliard.
Warriors off to a fast start here. Up 7 already.
Reynes with the basketball, leaves it off here for Richardson. Her shot from just inside front of the right elbow, can't get it to go. Rebound picked up here by Hilliard. Kennedy Epperly for Maddox Epperly. Over to Hogue. High post to Bunker, gets away, picked up here by Reynes.
Yeah, high post was wide open, and nice job by Hogue to see it, but kind of a bad pass there. Gets away from Bunker.
Reynes drives. She will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Emmy Hogue. That will be her first, team's first. Reynes will miss off back iron on the first. Presley Ford will check in along with Megan Schlitnick as Richardson and Biergo will check out here for North Andrew. Second free throw from Reynes is good. 9-3, Albany with the lead. Just a little under 3 minutes gone here in the ball game as Caitlin Bunker at the high post can't knock the ball in as it bounces off back iron, picked up here by Miller on the rebound.
Yeah, as long as North Andrew's going to run that defense, the high post is going to be open.
Reynes sends it back out, stolen away here by Maddox Epperly. Had her lane to the basket, cut off. She'll bring it back out to the right wing, up top for Hogue. Her shot from the left elbow. Can't get it to go. Schlitnick on the rebound.
Couple of jump shots here in a row, open for the Warriors, and they're going to have open looks as long as they keep trying to take the Epperleys away. Haven't been able to hit one yet.
Lassen from right wing, three. Can't get it to fall. Hogue on the rebound. Quickly sending it up for Maddox Epperly. Goes up strong off glass for two.
That's 6 points in transition here for the Warriors. Doing a nice job getting out and running and just beating the Cardinals down the floor.
4:05 left to play here in the first quarter. 11-3. Albany with the lead. Ford on the pick and roll. Can't get it to go as it's rejected away there by Hilliard.
Yeah, that was with some authority there by Hilliard. Nice block there.
Ford with the basketball. Over for Miller. Lassen in the corner trying to send it back up top here for Tegan Miller with 3:40 left to play here in the first. And they're going to get a double dribble called here against Reynes.
Got a good look there, but kind of slight indecision there leads to a double dribble. Cardinals can't make the Warriors pay for a defensive lapse.
Richardson will check back in here for Ford. Hogue over to left wing for Bunker up top here for Kennedy Epperly. Hogue with it in the corner, driving baseline. Now we'll try to bring it back out for Maddox Epperly left wing. So Hogue's going to have her looks from three as she takes one here, misses off front iron. Rebound picked up here by Miller. Tegan Miller top of the key, 3 minutes left to play in the opening quarter, 11-3, Albany with the lead. Schlitnick on the pick and roll, puts it up off glass for two.
Nice roll there by Schlitnick. Got Hilliard a little bit out of position there, came up a little bit too high, trying to hedge that, and no help over the top.
Kennedy Epperly with the basketball up top. Sends it for Hogue. High post for Bunker. Gets it off here for Hilliard on the baseline. Dribbles in, and she's going to be fouled. As picking up the foul is going to be Briley Reynes. It'll be her first, team's first. Hogue to inbounds here with 2.5 left to play here in the opening quarter. Thrown up top here for Maddox Epperly, tipped off of out of bounds here off of Epperly.
Epperly thought that was going to be off of North Andrew because she didn't really make much of an attempt to get that. I think she probably could have.
So they can hit off of Reynes and then off of Epperly. With it up at the top of the key, here is Tegan Miller. High post for Lassen. Leaves it off for Miller. Oh. Schlitnick on the block, goes up, puts it in strong for two.
So North Andrew's kind of weathered the storm here. Albany got out to a quick 9-2 lead, and since then, North Andrews got it down to 4, 11-7 here with 2 minutes to go.
Back cut there to Hogue as Maddox Epperly was coming around. Emmy Hogue was cutting towards the block. There was nobody there, but as soon as Epperly arrived there, she brought her defender with her and ended up knocking the pass away as McKenna Moffitt ready to check in at next stop. Stoppage here for the Lady Warriors underneath 2 minutes left to play in the first. Reynes right wing. Up for Lassen. Over the left wing for Miller. Trying to get to Lassen, knocked away. She'll pick it back up. Over to Reynes. Drives baseline, leaves it short. Out of bounds here off of Albany. Bunker will check out as Moffitt will check in here with 1:33 left to play in the first. 11-7 Albany with the lead. Miller top of the key for North Andrew. Pass tipped away by Maddox Epperly, picked up here by Briley Reynes. Trying to get it down to Schlitnick inside. Knocked away there by Hilliard.
Another block there for Hilliard, second of the quarter here.
Maddox Epperly leaves it for Hogue, baseline. Goes up, has it rejected away by Schlitnick. Miller has it stripped away from behind. Moffitt up for Maddox Epperly. Loses it out of bounds.
Oh, there's another transition opportunity there for the Warriors. Thought they were going to be able to make North Andrew pay. That would have been 8 transition points out of their 13, but unforced turnover there gives North Andrew the ball with exactly 1 minute left.
Schlitnick has to tie her shoe. It'll be a quick stoppage. Richardson will inbounds here now for Miller with underneath a minute left to play in the opening quarter. 11-7 is the lead. Pass a little too tall for Reynes, picked off here by Hilliard. Maddox Epperly right wing up top for Hogue. Back out for Kennedy Epperly. Into the corner, Hogue has the three, puts it up, can't get it to fall. Reynes on the rebound.
Wasn't ready to shoot when she caught it there, a little bit out of rhythm.
And Richardson trying to drive through, can't get it to go. Blocked away here by Hogue on the second chance opportunity. Lassen shot, long. Goes out of bounds with 16.9. Maddox Epperly to bring the ball across midcourt over the left wing for Hogue. And the pass up to Kennedy Epperly is going to be picked up in the backcourt violation here against the Lady Warriors with 8.2 left to play here in the first.
Well, the Warriors got off to a quick start, but you're beginning to see a little bit of frustration now creep in, and you kind of see it on players' faces. It's only a 4-point game, so North Andrew in a good spot here.
Richardson with the basketball up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Miller. Her shot from the right elbow bounces off inside iron, no good. It's an 11-7 Albany lead after 1 quarter of play. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the second quarter of action. 11-7. It's a 4-point lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. It'll be North Andrew basketball coming out to start out the second quarter of play. Moffitt will stay out on the floor here as Hogue will sit to start out the second quarter for the Lady Warriors. Richardson top of the key here for the Cardinals. Leaves it up top here for Tegan Miller, over to left wing for Lassen. Over to Reynes. Up top to Miller, back over to left wing for Richardson. Reynes with the basketball, leaves it off for Miller. Sends it down to Schlitnick on the block, goes up. Can't get the shot to go, tipped and rebound picked up here by Bunker.
With Hogue off the floor and Moffitt in. Warriors are the bit of a big lineup here. Obviously the two Epperleys are the guards, but then Bunker, Hilliard, and Moffitt all in at the same time.
Bunker from the high post passes it in there to Hilliard for 2 as Hilliard a quick 8 points here in the ball game. Bunker almost not ready for that pass, almost a turnover as Reynes tries to turn the corner, sends it into Lassen, shot from 3. Misses short, rebound picked up here by Hilliard.
Lassen was open there, just took quite a while to get that shot up, allowed Bunker to close out and get a hand in the face there.
Kennedy Epperly with the basketball, sends over to left wing for Moffitt. Her shot from three, no good as it rebound picked up here by Reynez.
Yeah, the Cardinals just daring anybody but in Epperly to shoot the ball right now.
Miller with the basketball, leaves it up top here for Richardson. Gets it up now, top now here for Lassen. Reynez with it in the corner. Tries baseline, trying to send it out. Stolen away here by Kennedy Epperly. Has some trailers with her as Kennedy takes it up off glass for two.
Another transition point there. That's been the Warriors. That's why they have this 8-point lead right now. It's the difference in the game. I think that's 8 transition points.
Schlitnick up at the high post. Up top for Reynez. For Lassen, has it knocked away, picked up by Reynez. Back to Lassen. Over to Miller, top of the key. Reynez drives, can't get the shot to fall, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in for two.
Just kind of went right into Moffitt. Moffitt lost her balance and allowed an easy shot there for the Cardinals.
Moffitt right wing. Just dribble in there and gets it to Bunker up at the high post, back out to Moffitt. Trying to send it back again to Bunker, and Miller knocked it away, picked up here by Reynez. Pass to Miller, lost, picked up here by Maddox Epperly, and probably the easiest layup she'll have on the night as she puts it in for two.
Yeah, it's a turnover problem right now for the Cardinals. They've allowed 10 transition points now to the Warriors, 10 of their 17 points.
Reynez leaves it off for Richardson. Her shot from three is good, knocks it down.
It's a big shot. That's what the Cardinals needed there. We talked a few times in different games here as Hoag's going to check back in, that the Warriors have not won a single-digit game yet. All of their wins have been double digits. All of their losses, or most of their losses, have been single digits. So close games have been kind of a struggle for them to this point in the season.
Lassen checks out as Biergo checks in. Hoag with it left wing. Trying to send it to the high post to Bunker. Picked up. Maddox Epperly with it. Over the left wing here for Hoag. Sends it down to Bunker inside, and she's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul's going to go against Caroline Biergo. That'll be her first, team's first. Bunker hits the first free throw. And she'll hit them both. 19-12, Albany with the lead. 4:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Over to the right wing for Biergo. Over to Reynez, left wing. Back to Biergo from just inside the arc. Misses off back iron. Rebound picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Epperly down to the baseline. Sends it back out to her sister Kennedy. Has it stolen away here by Miller. Her shot up and good for two. Hoag with it left wing. Sets up her shot from three. Misses off iron. Hilliard on the rebound. Back out to Hoag. High post for Bunker. Dribbles down to the block. Goes strong. And again, will pick up the foul. And will go to line to shoot two.
Nice job there by Bunker. It's two possessions right there pretty much back to back. Just put her head down, got to the rim, and drew a foul.
Foul goes against Biergo. That is her second. As Bunker will miss on the first. As Ford and Lassen will check in here for Biergo and Richardson. 19-14, 3:37 left to play here in the second quarter. Second free throw from Bunker is good. And Moffitt will check in here at the next stoppage as it's a 6-point Lady Warrior lead here. 3:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Miller over to left wing for Lassen. Up top for Schlitnick. Loses it, picked up here by Hilliard. Takes it, kind of lost her footing. Rebound Picked up here by Kennedy Epperly, and a jump ball will stay here with Albany. Hilliard will check out as Moffitt will check in here with 3:17 left to play in the second. Kennedy Epperly to inbounds. For Moffitt on the block, goes up. She's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two.
I was going to say there a little bit of a late whistle there, but Moffitt did a nice job going straight up into the contact, drawing the foul.
Put the foul against a 12 for North Andrew. The only problem is there isn't a 12. As Moffitt hits the first and the second.
I think they got it on 13.
They're going to put it on 13, which is against Tegan Miller. That is her first, team's third. Miller for Reyna is at the high post, leaves it off into the corner for Schlitnick. Trying to send it to Miller, overthrown, picked up here by Lassen. Miller from just inside the three-point arc, can't get it to go, knocked around, and they're going to get a jump ball that goes to North Andrew.
Good job by Bunker to get on the floor there.
Ball inbounds here for Lassen, all alone on the block as she got away that time from Moffitt. Puts it in, off glass for two, 22-16. 2:45 left to play in the second. Pass to Hogue, right wing. Pass to Moffitt, overthrown. And it's going to be picked up here by Schlitnick.
Yeah, with the defense that North Andrew's playing, the two people guarding the Epperleys, they're not really looking for the ball and almost let one get away there.
The pass that time stolen away, and then Bunker gives it right back as it's stolen back away by Miller for Reynez. And then stolen back again here by the Lady Warriors, Maddox Epperly, as she'll take it up with her right hand off glass for two. And a 24-16, 2:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Hilliard ready to check back in at the next stoppage. Ball knocked around, picked up here by Lassen. Hansel also ready to check in as Hogue comes away with the steal. Up for Maddox Epperly. Into the corner to Kennedy. Drives baseline. Runs into three defenders and can't get the shot to go. Richardson with the basketball. Trying to go coast to coast. Going to be called for the offensive foul. So Richardson will pick up her first, team's fourth. Hogue and Hansel will check in. Hilliard and Hansel will check in for Hogue and Bunker. 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. An 8-point Lady Warrior lead. Maddox Epperly over to the right wing here for Hansel. High post. Moffitt to Hilliard. And that's the way the Warriors can beat that triangle and two right there every time down the court.
Yeah, nice high-low there, and North Andrew is a little bit slow getting to Hilliard there. It doesn't get a whole lot easier than that.
Miller top of the key. Over to left wing for Schlitnick. Up top for Richardson. Back for Miller, top of the key. For Schlitnick. DeLassen. Cross court here for Reynez. Back out to Schlitnick, left wing. Underneath a minute left to play here in the second. Lassen with her defender laying on the floor as she tripped up. Ball rebounded here by Kennedy Epperly in transition. Her shot is long. Hilliard on the rebound. Fights, goes up. Can't get it to go for two. Miller up top here for Schlitnick with 30 seconds left to play in the second. The pass off the mark intended for Kyra Lassen.
Well, this is what we've seen a lot from North Andrew. It appears that their biggest problem is just taking care of the basketball, and that's been a theme in pretty much all of their games that we've seen this season.
Right wing for Hansel. For Moffitt, back again to Hansel, right wing. Her shot from three. Misses a little bit to the right and knocked out of bounds here off of North Andrew.
Well, we know Hansel can shoot it a little bit there, and with the defense taking away the Epperleys, she could play a factor here in the second half.
Hansel sends it in here for Hilliard. Dribbles inside, goes up, can't finish. Ball knocked around, picked up here by Richardson. Up top for Reynez. And her shot no good at the buzzer. So after one half of play, it is a 26-16 Albany lead. Your halftime tonight here on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics, and they're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather. Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany at the half. It is a 26-16 lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and the Home Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, Albany and North Andrews School Districts, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Let's take a look here at the first half stats for Albany. They're shooting 10 for 25 from the field, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 6 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Jaden Hilliard with 10 points, 6 points tonight for Maddox Epperly, 5 points for Kennedy Epperly, 3 points tonight for Caitlin Bunker, 2 points tonight for McKenna Moffitt. For North Andrew, they're shooting 7 for 24 from the field, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Briley Reynez with 5 points, 4 points tonight for Megan Schlitnick, 3 points for Lillian Richardson, 2-point of the night for Kyra Lassen and Tegan Miller.
Well, I feel like I say almost the same thing every halftime, but I mean, it's just because if you do certain things right every game, you're most likely going to win. You can limit turnovers, limit second chance opportunities, and make your gimmies. I mean, those three things are absolutely huge in every game. And right now for North Andrew, it's been turnovers that's really killed them in this one. I counted 12 fast break points for Albany in the first half. Obviously, they finished with 16, so just under 50% of their points are coming from the fast break, and it's just been a lot of unforced errors that North Andrews made, bad passes, lazy passes, and that's really been the difference in the game. Even if you cut that by half, I mean, then it's 21-16, 20-16, whatever it is, and you're pretty much in the game still. They're down 10. North Andrew, they don't score a lot. We've seen a lot of their games. They don't really get on the scoreboard a lot. So going to have to play a really good second half defensively and really have to cut down on the turnovers. They've done a nice job of taking the two Epperleys away. I mean, they're at around 10 points combined, I think, what you said.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you had that going, if you knew that going into the game, you would take that. But you have to limit the turnovers and again, really hone in on the defensive side of things and the turnovers, and we'll see how they rebound in the second half.
However you look at that, the Warriors have only put up one more shot than North Andrew. The Warriors have not done a good job of holding onto the ball either in this first half. There's been a lot of careless passes, mistakes, whatever, and where they've turned the ball over a lot. I mean, I think there was one point in time for about 30 seconds where I don't think either team really wanted the ball. They just kept passing it away to the other team. I think there were 4 turnovers in a row back and forth to each other.
Yeah, the Warriors piled on several there in the second half of the second quarter. And then kind of that they really hit the turnovers heavy there in that part and in that part of the game. But Albany's been able to take advantage better than North Andrew has. We'll see if they can keep containing the Epperleys like they have, or if they get hot. I wouldn't be surprised if Hansel gets a little bit more run in the second half. I mean, she's shown that she can shoot it a little bit. We saw that one game where she was 3 for 3 from 3 or something.
Or 2 Fridays ago here against St. Joseph Christian.
Yeah, so I mean she's got some ability to shoot the ball. So if they're going to leave your third guard wide open, I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a little bit more run here. Warriors up by 10, so you'll obviously take that. Got to clean up the turnovers, but they're shooting a respectable percentage from the field. Again, not great, but that's kind of the way they play. So we'll have to see how it goes here in the second half.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See shelter agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop where small town charm blooms every day.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set to start out the second half of play. 26-16 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors, and it will be Albany basketball. To start out the second half of play for Albany, they will bring out their original 5 starters. It will be Hogue, Maddox, Epperly, Kennedy, Epperly, Bunker, and Hilliard. And for North Andrew, they will start out their second half with their original starting 5 as well, to be Richardson, Miller, Lassen, Reynez, and also Caroline Bierga. So as we start the second half of play, it will be Kennedy Epperly that'll inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. Maddox Epperly, top of the key over to left wing here for Hogue. Dribbles in, sends it for Bunker up at the high post. Back out to Hogue in the corner. Her shot from 3. Misses off iron. And gets knocked out of bounds. Mixture there of Hilliard and Kennedy Epperly along with Biergo in on that as well.
Well, that was better that time by Hogue. It looked like when she caught it, she was ready to shoot and just missed it. It was a little bit long, but that was a lot closer than some of her other attempts where it didn't look like she was quite ready to shoot.
Reynez with the basketball right wing. Sends it back out here for Lassen. Back over to Reynez. Into the corner for Miller. And she's going to be called here for the travel. Thought she was going to try and get away with it.
Yeah,
Almost did.
Just little indecisions here from North Andrew at different times, and most of the time it's really hurt them in a turnover.
Bunker with it at the high post. Back out for out to Hogue on the baseline. Trying to get it down to Hilliard. Back out to Hogue. Some indecision from her on the shot. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound picked up by Hilliard. Back to Hogue baseline. This time gets it to go in.
Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't want to shoot the 3, she can just do that every time.
Yeah.
I mean, there was all kinds of room there. Just take one dribble in, take a 15-footer.
See if that kind of builds back up her confidence a little bit as Reynez drives through. Trying to send it back out in the corner here to Richardson. For Biergo. Over to the right wing to Lassen. Reynez baseline goes strong, can't finish. Hogue trying to keep it alive for Maddox Epperly, and a foul going to be called here against Tegan Miller.
It's good defense by Hogue there. Just kept her base, hands straight up, forced Reynez to a tough shot.
28-16, a minute and a half into the third quarter of play. Megan Schlitnick will check in here for Biergo. Lady Warriors with the 12-point lead as Maddox Epperly to bring the ball across midcourt over to the right wing for Hogue. Looks like this time North Andrew going to just a straight man-to-man defense. As Kennedy Epperly drives in, her shot inside the paint, can't get it to go. Tipped out of bounds here off the hands of Hilliard.
Now we'll see if they stay in that straight man-to-man. I mean, they saw the one shot from Hogue and decided to go straight up man-to-man. We'll see if they stay in that.
Reynez with it up at the high post, sends it out for Richardson. For Miller just inside the three-point arc, off the mark. Rebound pulled in here by Hogue. Hogue trying to send it down to the block there for Hilliard, who puts it up off glass for 2.
Nice look there by Hogue. Kept her head up, saw Hilliard, and a nice finish through a little bit of contact there.
Miller, top of the key, leaves it off here for Reynez. Miller with her foot on the line, can't get it to go. Hogue on the rebound. Hogue brings it across midcourt. Dribbles down, and a blocking foul going to be called here against Miller. As bad as it looked, I think that is the correct call, as Miller tried cutting in front of her.
Yeah, I agree.
Kennedy Epperly to inbounds, trying to get it to Hilliard on the right wing. Up top here for Maddox Epperly. High post for Bunker. Dribbles down to the block. Too strong off glass. Rebound pulled in by Schlitnick.
Well, nice job by Bunker to put the ball on the ground and got a really good shot. Just could not quite get it to finish, but could not quite finish it. But it's a great look, great shot.
Lassen high Up top, up for Miller. 3 minutes gone already in the third quarter. Tipped out of the hands there by Hilliard. Lassen shot from three, no good, out of bounds here off of Albany on the rebound.
Yeah, Hogue had good position there, but got to go up and get it. Can't wait for the ball to come down to you. Got to go up and grab that thing.
Ford will check in here for Miller with 4:54 left to play in the third. 30-16, Albany with the lead. Schlitnick gets it off, back for Reynes, back to Schlitnick. To Richardson. Up for Ford. Reynes baseline. Misses off iron, out of bounds here off of Albany. Inbounds up top for Lassen. Gets it to Reynes, who can't get it to go over Hogue, who comes away with the rebound. From Maddox Epperly, and a travel called here against Maddox.
Yeah, Maddox caught the ball and turned right into Ford there. And nice job by Ford to get two hands on it. Thought it was going to be a jump ball, but Epperly just kind of shuffled the feet a little bit.
Ball inbounds for Schlitnick, up top for Ford. From the free throw line, can't bank it in as Hogue comes away with the rebound. Hogue quickly up for Kennedy Epperly. She'll bring it back out. Pick and roll to Bunker. And they're going to get a foul called against Megan Schlitnick. That is going to be her first, team's third.
I think this is going to be Bunker's third trip to the line of the game. She's done a nice job driving, getting to the rim, and going straight up into the contact to draw the fouls.
4:11 left to play here in the third. First free throw from Bunker is good. Misses on the second, but Hilliard will pull in the rebound. Hogue sends it back down to Hilliard. Up and under move, goes up, misses off glass. A fight for the rebound is going to go to North Andrew.
Up and under there by Hilliard. Just kind of a tough finish there, especially with the left hand.
Ford will inbounds here for Richardson halfway through the third quarter. Play 31-16, Albany with the lead. Ford with it in the corner. Over to left wing for Lassen. Back for Richardson. She's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul is going to go against Kennedy Epperly. It'll be her first, team's first. First attempt here from Richardson. Misses off back iron. North Andrew still looking for their first points here of this second half. And the second free throw is good. Timeout called here by North Andrew. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 3:41 left to play here in the third quarter, 31-17. Albany with the lead and the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Ball inbounds here for Emmy Hogue as she'll bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Warriors. Hogue, right wing, trying to send it down to the block here for Hilliard. Goes up, and she's going to be fouled, and she'll find herself at the line for 2 free throws as Schlittnick again will pick up the foul. It'll be her second, team's fourth. Hilliard will miss on the first.
A little flat there and didn't look like she had much power on that one. Got to really use those legs and finish high.
That would look better as she gets it to fall in. 32-17, Albany with the lead. 3:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Right wing for Lassen. Leaves it up top for Ford. Over to left wing for Reynes. Back in the corner, Lassen from 3. Can't get the shot to fall. Ball knocked around. Reynes comes with it, and she's going to be fouled.
Yeah, nobody boxed Reynes out, and a little bit of fight for the ball, and nice job by her to just go right up into the contact and force a foul there. But got to make these. North Andy's really got to start chipping into this deficit.
Foul by Hogue, her second, team second, as Reynes misses on the first. Second free throw attempt. No good, as they're going to get a jump ball that goes to Albany. Hogue to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Warriors. Has it up at the top of the key. Leaves it up top here for Maddox Epperly. Back out to Hogue. Bunker. Gets it to Kennedy. Epperly, who cuts to the basket, puts it up off glass for 2.
Nice backdoor cut there by Kennedy.
Great. So Litnick had to make the decision, do I come off of Hilliard to try and stop Epperly and give her an easy layup, or do I just let Epperly take the layup? And decided for Kennedy. Schlitnick with it inside, sends it back out to Lassen. Pass off the mark, tipped out of bounds here off of Albany. 34-17 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors as Moffitt going to check in here for Bunker. Reynes will check out as Caroline Biergo will check in. Also checking back in is Tegan Miller. As also checking out there was Lassen. Richardson over to the right wing for Biergo on the right wing. Trying to send it into the corner to Miller. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Hogue.
Warriors pulling away here a little bit now, leading by 17.
Hansel will check in here for Hogue with 2:08 left to play here in the third. Miller to inbounds up top for Ford. For Miller. Back up top to Richardson. Leaves it for Ford. Loses it, picked up here by Maddox Epperly. She'll slow things up as she doesn't have numbers.
Yeah, good decision.
Maddox turns the corner, is going to be fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Hard foul there by Ford. That was nothing easy there. Not a dirty play, but just not letting her get the shot up. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of those things that you want. I mean, you don't want them to go for a three-point play.
If you're going to foul, at least don't let them get the and one.
Foul against Ford, her first, team's fifth, as Maddox misses the first off front iron. Second free throw attempt is good here for Maddox. 35-17. Warriors with the lead. 1:38 left to play here in the third quarter. Richardson over to left wing here for Biergo. Into the corner now to Ford. Trying to send it up that time to Schlitnick. Stolen away here by Hilliard. Takes it up with her right hand. Misses. Can't come away with their own rebound as it's nipped out of bounds off of North Andrew.
It's a good look by Hilliard, and Starr kind of put her hands on her head there. Can't believe she missed it, but just couldn't quite get it to go.
Reynes will check in here for Miller with 1:17 left to play in the third. Kennedy Epperly to inbounds. Moffitt with the basketball. Has it knocked away, picked up here by Reynes. For Richardson. Back to Reynes. Leaves it short, comes away with their own rebound, puts it back up and in for two. 35-19, underneath a minute left to play here in the third quarter. Maddox Epperly with the basketball. Back up top for Moffitt, inside for Hilliard. Dribbles down her defender, puts it up off glass for two.
Nice job by Hilliard. Good finish inside there, and the Warriors have an 18-point lead here.
15 points on the night from Hilliard. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Richardson for Schlitnick up top. Gets it up top now for Biergo. Cross court to Richardson. Dribbles in, has it knocked away. Jump ball will stay here with North Andrew. Reynes will inbounds here with 23.2 left to play here in the third. Up top for Richardson for Ford. Down to Schlitnick on the block. Goes up, has it rejected away here by Hilliard, and then a foul called. Here again, Schlitnick will send Hilliard to the line for two shots. That'll be the third against Schlitnick. Hilliard will miss on the first. Hits on the second. As Lassen will check in here for Ford with 12.1 left to play here in the third. 38-19, Albany with the lead.
Yeah, it's been a big quarter for the Warriors. They've doubled up the Cardinals here.
Richardson for Reynes, gets the bucket and the foul.
That's a big shot there. A little shot of momentum here for North Andrew right at the end of the third quarter, but still facing a pretty big deficit.
Hilliard picks up her first, team's third. Ford will check in here for Schlitnick. Reynes, she can hit this free throw, will move to double digits on the night. And does, as she now got 10 in the ball game. Inbounds up for Maddox Epperly. The pass to Moffitt off the mark with .6 left to play here in the third. Inbounds here for Biergo. That'll do it for the third quarter. 38-22 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. We're back to start out the fourth quarter when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 38-22 Albany with the 16-point lead. They will have the basketball to start out this fourth quarter of play.
It'll be an uphill battle here for North Andrew in this one. Got to make up a 16-point deficit. They have yet to score double digits in any quarter yet.
Emmy Hogue sends it in the corner here for Kennedy Epperly. Back up top for Hogue. Kennedy Epperly, top of the key. Hilliard starts out the quarter on the bench for the Lady Warriors with Moffitt in her place. Moffitt for Maddox Epperly. Her shot up and in for two.
Nice job there by Maddox. Looked like there was a little bit of contact, but not enough for a foul, and just fought through it in a tough finish there.
Tegan Miller with the basketball at the top of the key. Turns the corner. Leaves it off for Lassen. Her shot from two. Long, tipped around, picked up here by Kennedy Epperly. Kennedy right wing. Leaves it off for her sister Maddox. Back up top for Kennedy. The left wing for Hogue. Moffitt with the basketball. Back for Hogue, left wing. Trying to send it over top the defense. Bunker goes and gets it. Can't finish, though, from a tough angle. Richardson with the rebound. Quickly sending it up for Reynez. Goes up, gets the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, not a great sequence there for the Warriors. Had kind of a tough shot, maybe a little bit of a forced shot, and then an and one down at the other end.
Foul goes against Hogue. That's her third, team's first. As Reynez will finish off the three-point play. She's got 13 in the ball game, 40-25. Albany with the lead. Maddox Epperly into the corner for Kennedy. Her shot from three. Misses off iron. Moffitt on the rebound. Back out to Hogue. Hogue inside the paint. Muscles it up for two. Richardson top of the key over to the right wing for Lassen. Reynez down in the block trying to send it out. Tipped around, picked up by Lassen. Into the corner, Richardson. Open shot from three, can't finish. Kennedy Epperly on the rebound. And she'll lose it out of bounds, goes to North Andrew. Little over 2 minutes gone here in this fourth quarter of play, 42-25. Albany with the lead. Ball inbounds up top for Miller. Over to Lassen over the left wing. For Biergo, back up top for Miller. Trying to send it down to Reynez. Her shot. High off glass, falls in for two. Maddox Epperly, top of the key, right wing for Hogue. Dribbles in, into the corner with it for Moffitt. And she's going to be called here for the travel.
Warriors off to a slow start here in the fourth quarter. Not able to get a whole lot going there. A couple of tough possessions in a row and capped off there with a travel. And North Andrew not going away without a little bit of a fight.
Biergo will check out as Schlitnick checks back in. Moffitt comes out as Hilliard will check back in for Albany. Right wing, Richardson from three, misses off back iron. Again, Warriors don't box out, and rebound picked up here by Reynez, who puts in another.
Yeah,
Reynez now with 17 here in the ball game.
Little mini run here for North Andrew in the fourth quarter. Question is, how long can they keep it up?
It's 12 points already for Reynez here in this second half. Top of the key, shot from three. Missing everything there is Kennedy Epperly and out of bounds.
Yeah, Warriors really need a bucket here, but before that, they got to get a stop. North Andrew hits a three, suddenly it's a 10-point game.
Bringing it across midcourt, here is Tegan Miller. For Reynez. Back to Miller. Dribbles in, trying to leave it off on the block. Knocked away, picked up here by Reynez. Drives down to the block. And they're going to get a foul called here against Briley Reynes.
Yeah, the Warriors needed that. Got some time off the clock. Also got a stop.
Sorry, not a foul, just a travel there against Reynes. Sorry. Top of the key here with it is Maddox Epperly. For the Warriors, they don't have to put it in the icebox, but they can waste some time here.
Oh, yeah.
As a foul going to be called here against Reynes. That is going to be her second, team's first.
Yeah, Warriors still very much in control of this one here, but you don't want to let North Andrew make things interesting.
Maddox Epperly gets the ball across midcourt, has it up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing to Hogue. Hogue takes it to the glass, puts it up off glass for two. Waited for Hilliard to come out to do the pick and roll and went right behind it, cut to the basket, and an easy layup.
And a nice finish with the left hand there.
Miller up top for Richardson. Back door for Miller. And she's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. Foul going to be called here against Hilliard. It'll be her second, team second as well. One of the things for the Lady Warriors, they go for the steal an awful lot, take that gamble, and has not paid off for them a lot tonight, as missing on the free throw there is Miller. And whenever they do that, that really gives North Andrew an opportunity for an easy look at the basket, as Miller's second shot is good. 44-30, a 14-point Albany lead, 3:25 left to play here in the fourth. Maddox Epperly going to be fouled. Foul is going to go against Tegan Miller. That'll be her fourth, team second. I think they probably could have got Ford coming down the as well, but they put it against Miller. Ball inbounds at the top of the key here to Hilliard for Hogue. Hogue left wing, leaves it for Maddox Epperly, up top for Hilliard. Right wing to Kennedy Epperly. Missed Hilliard on the pick and roll, got it back up top here for Maddox Epperly. Bunker with it. Sends it off for Hilliard. Can't get the shot to go, loses it on the rebound, out of bounds off of North Andrew.
Well, the Warriors going to get another chance here, but a lot of time went off the clock there in that sequence, now under 3 minutes.
Well, inbounds for Hilliard, leaves it off for Maddox Epperly. Into the corner, Kennedy Epperly, shot from three. Misses off back iron. Ball rebounded here by Maddox Epperly. Kennedy Epperly, timeout going to be called here by Albany. We'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 2:33 left to play here on the game. 44-30 is the lead here for the Lady Warriors. Of the basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Hogue will inbounds. Trying to get it to Maddox Epperly, stolen away here by Ford. She'll take it, puts it up off glass for two.
That's not what you want out of a timeout.
Ball inbounds to Hogue. Trying to get across midcourt and does. Hogue dribbles through into the paint. can't finish, gets her own rebound. Passing it up top to Kennedy Epperly, stolen away by Reynes. Goes up, she'll put it in for two. And a timeout called as it's a 10-point ball game with 2:02 left to play here in the fourth. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Ball inbounds here for Hogue. And stripped out of her hands, out of bounds, off the hands of Tegan Miller.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here for the Warriors, and they're just letting, again, it's going to take quite a rally here from the Cardinals, but they haven't put it away yet.
Maddox Epperly going to be fouled here by Ford. That foul is going to be her second, team's third. One more to give before they put Albany at the line. Ball inbounds here for Hilliard, and they're going to get a foul called here against Schlitnick. So now North Andrew will send Albany to the line whenever they want, as that's the fourth against Schlitnick, team's fourth. So Miller and Schlitnick each with 4 fouls here for North Andrew. Ball inbounds here for Hogue, loses it. Picked up here by Kennedy Epperly. Kennedy with the basketball. And they're going to get a jump ball that goes to North Andrew.
Well, I think we could have had a foul on Albany, and then I think we could have had a foul on North Andrew, but regardless, it's going to be North Andrew's ball.
Richardson will check in here for Schlitnick here with 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Miller will inbounds here for Richardson. Back to Miller. Presley Ford up top here for Reynes. Back to Miller at the free throw line. Her shot tipped. Rebound picked up here by Hilliard. Hogue gets the ball across midcourt. Has it up at the top of the key. And they're going to get a foul called here against Miller, and that's going to be her 5th as she'll foul out of the ball game. Hogue at the line for 2 free throws. As Megan Schlitnick will check back in here for North Andrew. Hogue will hit the first. Second free throw is good as well. 46-34, it's a 12-point lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. 1:10 left to play in the fourth. Richardson, top of the key. Leaves it off for Ford as she'll turn the corner. Lassen from the right wing 3, can't finish. Hilliard on the rebound, loses it out of bounds off of Albany. As I believe she kind of was fighting with Hogue on that rebound.
Yeah, looked like
and lost it out of bounds.
Looked like we had some friendly fire there going on.
Lassen inbounds for, Reynes inbounds for Lassen, can't get it to go. Kennedy Epperly bring the ball across midcourt. Slows things up as now the Warriors fighting against time, not just North Andrew. And Ford going to be called for the foul. Foul against Ford is going to be her 3rd. as Hogue back at the line for 2. She'll sink the first. Misses on the second rebound, pulled in by North Andrew. Quickly up for Ford, can't hold on to it as it goes out of bounds. Here are 40 seconds left. A 13-point Albany lead. North Andrew will stay in their full court pressure. And a 5-second call here against
timeout.
Or timeout going to be called here by Albany before the 5-second call. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. 47-34 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. Love the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Maddox Epperly to inbounds. Inbounds here for Kennedy Epperly. She'll try and bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Warriors and does. And they're going to get a foul called here against Reynes. That's going to be her third. As Kennedy now at the line for 2.
Yeah, Cardinals had a moment there where it looked like they were going to be able to maybe make things interesting, but Albany's got it back up to 14. Pretty well over now, under 30 seconds.
And Kennedy will hit them both. 49-34. Lassen will inbounds here for Reynes. Bring the ball across midcourt. Dribbles through the defense. And it's going to be called for a double dribble. Maddox Epperly to inbounds here for the Lady Warriors, here for Kennedy. Back to Maddox. And she'll get the ball across midcourt. Kennedy Epperly with the basketball left wing. And Albany is going to dribble this one out and take away the victory and move to 5-1 in GRC West play, 49-34. We'll be back with your BTC Bank postgame, tonight's Winner Circle Player of the Game, when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winter Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It was a 49-34 win tonight for the Albany Lady Warriors, as here at halftime, part of our homecoming our court-warming festivities, 100 years of AHS. They're recognizing the former queens and kings from Albany High School for those 100 years. So looks like we have some queens here.
Stacy Langford Hansel. 2000, our king was Alex Wells. The queen, Mackenzie Manring. 2002, our king was Scott Trigg, and the queen, Allison Krieg Reynolds. 2003, the king was Jacob Constant, and the queen, Emily McCampbell. 2004, the king was Will House, and the queen, Callie Gardner. 2005, the king was Mike Tyson, and the queen, Chelsea Washburn. 2016, the king was Nathan McLean, and the queen was Shelby Fish Iberger. 2018, the king was Sam Evans, and the queen, Heidi Fish Deerdorf. And in 2023, the king was Kemper Klein, and the queen was Jade Cope. Thank you all for being here tonight. Let's give our former queens a big round of applause.
And now let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game. For Albany, they shoot 17 for 44 tonight from the field, 1 for 11 from behind the three-point arc, 14 for 20 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Jaden Hilliard with 16 points, 9 points on the night tonight for Emmy Hogue, Maddox Epperly, and Kennedy Epperly. 4 points tonight for Caitlin Bunker, 2 points on the night for McKenna Moffitt. For North Andrew, they shoot 14 for 47 from the field, 1 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 10 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring tonight by Briley Reynolds with 19 points. 4 points on the night for Megan Schlitnick and Lillian Richardson. 3 points on the night for Tegan Miller. 2 points for Kyra Lassen and Presley Ford. And Brett, tonight our winner of Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game is going to be Jaden Hilliard as she finishes the night with 16 points.
Yeah, Jaden had a good game tonight. Had a couple blocks there early. Had some points scattered throughout as well as rebounds. I'm sure she had a double-double. She usually does. And it was a good win for the Warriors. It was ugly at times. But if you can win those ugly games, you're better off for it. It was, again, double digits. So we have yet to see the Warriors win a single-digit game. Just kind of a funny streak that we have going on here with this Warrior, Lady Warrior team. But it's a good conference win. We mentioned at the start that they're still in the running for a share of the conference. So they basically have to win every conference game here if they want to stay in that running, considering they did lose to Stanberry. So they got some big conference games coming up. This should be a good momentum builder for as we're entering, the last couple weeks of the season. We're getting into the last couple days of January. So this season has flown by, and every game's important from here on out.
We'll be back with our boys game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.